Good evening, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. Today I want to share with you an idea that I believe will change your life. You may want to know what I can say to you in 9 minutes that can cause a life-changing event. Well, have you ever thought about how the resources that you use for everyday activities are sourced and mined? Well, sustainable development can improve your life. You can play a part in improving the economy whilst taking care of the environment. As you prepare to listen to me, you may ask yourself, what makes him qualified to speak on the concept of sustainable development? Well, my educational background has been very diverse. As I pursue my bachelor's degree in business administration, I was awarded the chance to take several courses that dealt with sustainable development. One such course is environmental studies. And the knowledge and the skills that I gained in that course is what gives me the authority to speak on this topic. And when I'm finished this evening, you too will agree with this notion. As an individual, you can play a part in taking care of the environment while still improving your life. One way in which you could do that is by making small changes in how you use the natural resources. Another way is that you can support or lend a hand to the governmental agencies that were established for the sole purpose of sustainable development. One such organization is the EPA. The EPA was charged with the responsibility of controlling the amount of air pollutants that are pumped into the atmosphere. In doing so, what they did was implement a program which gave power plant or electricity producers had to secure a license before they build a new power plant. And in order to get this license, they must prove that these power plants will be able to emit cleaner air. Activities within the US have contributed to 147 metric tons of air pollutants being pumped into the atmosphere. And that does not include carbon dioxide and wind-blown soil. Most of us may have some apprehension as it relates to supporting sustainable development. Why? Because we may have the notion, or we may believe that in order for us to improve the environment, we must give up some things that we have grown accustomed to. And I'm here to tell you that you don't have to give up the things that you've grown accustomed to in order to take care of the environment. The environment can be taken care of, and we can contribute to sustainable development by making little changes in our households. We can take shorter baths. We can plan our grocery shopping so that we make less trips to the supermarket. We can turn off electrical appliances when they're not in use. 88% of the electricity produced in the United States is produced from the burning of fossil fuel, oil, natural gas, and coal. Yes, they do give us some benefits, but they also have tremendous disadvantages associated with them. For example, coal coal has caused over 30,000 deaths in the US between 1870 and 1950. The sludge from coal also gets into our groundwater and contaminates it. The natural gas is high in methane, and methane traps heat in the atmosphere. This aids in destroying the ozone layer and causing much more damage to the environment and humankind in a whole. We have only recently witnessed what could happen when we have an oil spill. The BP oil spill that occurred a couple of years ago show us how sourcing these natural resources can affect the economy and have a devastating effect also on the environment. As I prepare to close this evening, I want to implore you to make a change. I want to tell you that you can be a leader in the fight against sustainable development. And like I said before, it does not mean that you have to give up some of the things that you have grown accustomed to. You can lend a hand to, like I said, to the governmental agencies that are set up to do sustainable development. You and your family can play a part by utilizing the resources that are available to you in a way in which it is not wasteful. And you could come out there, you could let your voice be heard and let the people know that sustainable development is something that everyone can play a part in. As the EPA set up its policy, those who were aware of the benefits of this program by the EPA supported it. And those were ordinary people like you and I. So I want to say to you, my listeners, that you can play a part in sustainable development. Let's remember that every journey begins with a single step. And let this journey today begin with you taking a stance and supporting sustainable development. Thank you.
Very good. Good.
How much? How much?